If you're a teen, what's the age to lose your virginity? Oh, he doesn't want to be loyal to me, so it's a choice. You cannot force him. For just one partner to spend money in a relationship. Guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So my name is Tana and that's Shalok, and we are a couple in case you're new to my channel, and we make a lot of fun challenges and a lot of topics that couples don't cover. We do that. We answer a lot of fun questions,
because we are trying
questions,
to be relationship experts
when we are not.
no, which we are not.
Yeah, so we just wanna talk about things, and
Taboo.
it's after like I think almost 2 months that Shlok is featuring in a proper video, because he was very busy. Shlok,
it's been 2 months.
Where were you busy? My audience was waiting for you.
It's been 84 years, guys. Sorry, I was stuck in some work. So
yes, Shlok was very busy with
आप
his
देख
office
सकते हैं कि
work.
मेरा हेयर स्टाइल भी back to वही basic जो
Yes. नेल पेंट मिसिंग है, बट ठीक है, वी विल गेट दैट नेक्स्ट टाइम. एनीवे गाइस, सो आज का जो हमारा वीडियो है, इट्स अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग वीडियो आई वुड से, बिकॉज़ वी आर
and informative.
Yeah, because we are talking about like taboo things. So it's
Taboo.
basically taboo talks with T,
Taboo.
because I'm Tana, so taboo talks with T
Okay,
and S and S.
Okay.
So okay.
So guys, that's whiskey.
Yeah, that's Shlok's
Whiskey, look
dog.
up. Yeah.
Anyway, babu. So basically, what we are doing is we are talking about taboo things that couples don't talk about, and the things that general people want to know but no one talks about it. Since it's taboo, taboo is basically when you don't talk about something and consider it as
When you don't have freedom of speech.
Something that's not nice in society, but we are here to break that
We are not here to hurt anyone's sentiments.
हम इतना कुछ नहीं बात करने वाले,
And
but
it's
it's just
still,
like general topics,
society.
you know, yeah, that people don't talk about really, and we want to talk about it. So
What's up, whiskey?
let's get into it, and you might see Whiskey because he's our guest for today. Anyway, so we have some questions, and sorry I don't have my diary today because I forgot it at home, and we're shooting
She
at
has
Shlok's
iPhone.
face, and that's Shlok's phone.
She wants to show iPhone.
Yeah, because I forgot my diary.
Apple.
I'm not a phone person who writes on phone. Anyway, so basically I have some questions and we both will answer it, and you guys will get to know a lot of things that people don't talk about it, and we are sharing those opinions as a couple because we have
according
been
to
for a long time. Yeah.
According to our knowledge, our experience, and the things which we know.
Yeah.
So
maybe. See, it's like no one knows anything, but we all trying to know something.
So basically, it can depend from individual to
Okay,
individual.
so it's okay.
A few moments later.
So the first question is, do couples really need to be physically involved to have a healthy relationship? That a lot of people don't talk about, but I think it's very important. Shlok, what's your opinion?
So it's not like कि अगर physical नहीं है तो healthy relationship नहीं हो सकता. ठीक है, some couples होता है कि हाँ physical है तो थोड़ा closeness बढ़ता है, but it doesn't matter.
I think the reason you really need to have some form of physicality is because somewhere down the line you feel so much into that person that you feel that is the closest form you can be with them.
True.
So that kind of helps to keep the bond intact, and if you're not physical, at some point it just becomes a normal friendship with your best friend. So I think that's like very minor difference, but to keep the spark alive, maybe it's thoda bahut important. So
it's thoda nahi, it's important, but it's not necessary.
It's not necessary, but it is important.
It is
so
important.
like instead of taking it as a taboo, let's normalize it.
And guys, please clear your facts. Physical means वो जरूरी नहीं है कि जो आप सोच रहे हो वही.
Yeah, it's not only about sex.
It can be anything. It can be touching, not touching, holding hands, hugs.
Yeah, it can be any form of physical affection.
That's
it doesn't really need to be just cuddling also. It doesn't really need to be sex or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. If you're a teen, what's the age to lose your virginity? Okay, I think we both might differ because I don't know what you're gonna say, but in my opinion, I feel you should be mature enough to handle yourself. And if you're a teen, I think you should wait a little and get involved with the right person. Maybe they can never be a right person, to be honest, but maybe once you are mentally mature to know something about
Think
it
before
and
doing
to
it.
Exactly, don't do it just
I
because
mean,
your friends are doing
think-
it
think
and
before
you wanna
going
be
into it.
cool or something like that, or you
हाँ.
wanna experience it. You have your whole
ये
life to do
चीज
it.
मेरे भाइयों के लिए कि कूल बनने के लिए ये सब नहीं करना है.
You have your whole life for it, so give some time and
Take it slow.
yeah, you really don't need to rush
Think,
into it.
then go for it.
It's
ऐसे
not
कि
the
बस-
end of the world if you don't do it.
So there is no specific age when you feel from inside कि हाँ कर सकते हैं तो
You just need to be mature enough to handle yourself and later not regret it.
yup.
What is a deal breaker in a relationship?
Trust.
Yeah, I think trust and honesty.
Trust. Yes. Honesty and I think loyalty comes under trust. नहीं.
Yeah, I think it's all the same part. But unless you don't have that, it's very hard to sustain a relationship. So that becomes a deal breaker. You need to have it.
Yep.
And I kind of don't agree with people who says loyal to dog, yoga and all that shit, because loyalty from a human being is not because they are giving you, because it's a mandatory thing in a relationship. It's entirely on a person, and they can be anyone. And maybe, for example, Shlok is my boyfriend, but he decides to be not loyal to me.
मैं example में वो
मतलब
actually
मतलब he doesn't wants to be loyal to me, so it's a choice. You cannot force him. So loyalty isn't a basic thing that people say, "Arey, loyalty to basic है." No, it's an individual and it's
basic.
a choice. So I think loyalty has to be a deal breaker. कहाँ
Yes.
जा रहे हो?
ऐसा.
Okay. Next question: is it okay for just one partner to spend money in a relationship?
Not really. मतलब
Uh,
if it's not 50-50 then it should be 60-40.
No,
But it's
I-
not completely 100
See,
and
I
0.
feel that if someone has a upper hand in the terms of money and they are willingly spending on more occasions, it's okay. But at the same time, I also feel it shouldn't be burdened on one person. It should be obviously if they have more, they wouldn't mind spending maybe. But if let's not like make it normal for them to spend every time. So like normalize things
That's
and like
gold
divide.
digging, my bros
No.
and my sis.
See, like you can be a
Just
gold digger.
kidding.
It's a choice. It's a choice again. You can
Yep.
be anything in this world you want to be. But then don't, like if you're in a relationship, think about the other person also, और उनके perspective से थोड़ा आप सोचो. सिर्फ ये नहीं करना है कि हाँ मैं सिर्फ जैसे for instance हाँ मैं अगर तो it's not just I'm spending or it's just he is spending. Divide it in a way कि वो एक person के ऊपर burden ना
So
पड़े.
mostly पहले ताना मतलब करती थी 100% वही देती थी. Then we made a
I was
deal.
rich guys, then I became poor.
Then we made a deal कि 50-50 करेंगे.
Yeah,
Then due to
because-
some circumstances मैं 50% नहीं दे पा रहा था. So it was like 60-40. But on some days I used to pay 60, she used to pay 40. Then other days she used to pay 60, I used to pay 40.
And now it's mostly balanced out.
It's balanced. Yep. और कभी कभी ऐसा होता है कि अगर इसने फुल 100 दिया है तो नेक्स्ट ट्रीट या नेक्स्ट डे जहाँ भी हम लोग जाएंगे वो 100% पूरा मैं दूंगा. सो इट शुड बी बैलेंस कि झगड़े में
and
ऐसा नहीं निकलना चाहिए अरे मैं ही
you know,
पूरा
it's
करता हूँ.
not something in just in a relationship, like even if you're in a friendship, because it happens with me if I'm going out with my friends and especially in my hometown, they don't allow me to pay. And that's awkward for me because I want to pay my part. But then how you can equalize it, either you do something for them or when they meet you, when they come to your place, treat them in a way कि हाँ it's balanced out. Because कोई किसी का रखना पसंद नहीं करता है, so why?
मेरे को पसंद है बट ठीक है.
How important is mental health in a relationship?
Very.
I
And
think
the worst part is you will never come to know what the other person is going through mentally.
yeah, and I think we both have been in that sphere in our relationship कि जहाँ पे हमें लगता था our health isn't the best, and that's why we are telling it to you guys that you really need to communicate it with your partner. Or even if you're feeling कि अरे मैं relationship में हूँ, how can this happen to me? My partner is responsible for my happiness. पहले तो ऐसा नहीं होता है. You're responsible for your own happiness. Your partner can add to that, and sounds very cliche, but it's a fact. Like if he isn't happy with himself, I cannot make him happy. I can just be a part of his happiness. I can try to cheer him up, but अंदर से internally उसको खुद ही लानी होगी वो चीज़.
So true.
So unless he's not like getting into it, I can't force it. So it's really important कि you talk about your mental health, especially with your partner, because your partner can significantly impact anything that you're going through. Like at least it has happened in our case, जहाँ पे हम दोनों को ऐसा लगता था कि what the hell is happening.
So इसका एक solution है. Ask as much as you can.
Probe the person.
If you think कि सामने लोग कुछ है, मतलब he is not feeling
He,
himself or she is not feeling herself, पूछो. और please अगर पूछ रहा है कोई तो उसको बताओ. Open up, come on guys, open up,
and
please.
I understand no matter how close you are to someone, I know it becomes very difficult to talk about your mental health. Like even in our case, it was very difficult for me to communicate to him as well. And I just didn't know how to communicate it to him, how to talk with him about it. But I think at some point it becomes important to really speak it up, because otherwise your relationship is just like with anyone, it's just gonna ruin, and you're gonna ruin yourself. So it's better to speak up later, or better than like never. So yeah.
बस.
थोड़ा बह गई emotions में. Next question. How would you define a healthy relationship?
Just one word. Us.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Like, but
Apart from jokes, तान्या इसका better answer दे सकती है.
मैं guru guys, I am the guruji. But I think we both have been toxic to each other as well, because no relationship is perfect. हम 3 साल से साथ में हैं, and there have been months, like not recently, but like maybe in the beginning or initial phase, where we were toxic to each other, and if we wanted, we could have just left, and we could have decided to like
We
move.
could have leave.
We could have leave each other. Like that in the relationship, we could have forget it. So we could have just, left the relationship, and we could have
great ways, but we decided to instead work on it. And I think the key to a healthy relation is forgiveness, and
Yeah.
I truly believe in
Forgiveness and forget.
that, because no matter how great the person is, they're a human being, और ये चीज़ मैंने पहले भी बोली है, they will do certain things you won't like, and it's very important in a relationship to keep on forgiving. And I'm not talking about something major ki if he cheats on me, I'm not talking about forgetting that or forgiving that, or if I do that same way for him. But छोटी छोटी जो चीज़ें होती हैं, try to let it go, because it's too short to keep it up inside you and just hold it out. So I think healthy relationship lasts on forgiveness, and a lot of it. Next question. How to get your family's approval when in a relationship?
There is no secret to it. Family accept कर रही है तो ठीक है.
You're lucky.
या नहीं accept कर रही तो you have to.
I
make
hope you
them,
get lucky.
You have to make them realize and understand it's your life. If you are happy with it, just tell them कि it's my life, it's my decision. I'll be responsible for my actions. तो आपको अप्रूवल की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. मतलब मेरे अकॉर्डिंग अगर आपको सामने वाला बंदा या बंदी पसंद है, if you think he or she is right for you, he or she is right for you, तो make them understand कि there are some things जो मैं देख के ही मैं आपको बोलने आया हूँ कि या बोलने आई हूँ कि ये मुझे पसंद है, और नहीं करते तो कर लो यार, छुपा लो.
I think
Just do it.
like
You live only once.
if you really like someone, just like be open about it, and try to make your family understand. I know बहुत से parents, considering we live in India, बहुत ज़्यादा ही conservative होते हैं, but you really need to communicate. And I'm pretty sure आपकी family में एक member तो ऐसा होगा, be it your sibling, be it your father, be it your mother, any one member who will really try to understand you. So there's always that one person in the family. Open up with them पहले.
Time will make you understand. Oh, what I can say.
Next question. I want to watch porn with my partner, but she doesn't want to. Is it normal? And this was a question that I got in my DM. So,
I think it's normal. It's normal.
Yeah.
You can't force your other half to watch it with you. And yes, one line answer. You can't force.
And if your partner
and it's
wants to
normal.
watch it with you, that's also great. If they doesn't want to watch it with you, you watch it alone, you enjoy it alone, and it's completely normal if your partner doesn't want to do the same things as you want to do, because you're two different individuals at the end. आप एक life साथ में, part of your life you're living together, but there is also part of themselves that they're living it for themselves. Maybe they want to do those kind of things alone, they want to give themselves a pleasure. So give them that space and liberty to do it with themselves, and it will just better your relationship only. So guys, that's it for today's video. थोड़ा सा serious video था because the topic was थोड़ा serious.
और प्लस सीरियस वीडियो में उसने मुझे लिया, बताओ.
But it's like
But-
we really want to talk
Yeah.
about the taboo things that people don't talk about when in a relationship, and we just thought that this might be helpful to some of you and maybe a lot of you. So if you did find it helpful and if you want us to talk about more such things, please do leave comments below, and we will love to talk about all of it and more of it, and anything else you want and anything else you want us to film. Because Shlok is back and we are gonna film videos every Sunday for you guys. Wednesday को मैं अकेले आऊँगी, but Sundays को mostly ये भी हो गई. So yes, and yeah, that's pretty much it. See you in
That's a
another-
wrap. It's a wrap.
See you in another video soon. Until next video. Oh wait, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Also hit the bell icon so that you never miss a video from me. Until next video, bye. Take care.